Thank you so much. My name is Uerling, and I teach in Clovis, New Mexico. I'm the current president for the New Mexico Music Educators Association, and I would like to welcome all of you to the 72nd New Mexico Music Educators Association All-State Concerts for the choir division. All of these students on stage have access to an excellent music education, or they wouldn't be here on the stage. I would like to pose a question or a thought for you today. There are thousands of students in this state who do not have access to a quality music education. As a matter of fact, they don't have access to any music education. However, the Senate, the United States Senate, recently signed legislation. President Obama signed into law an act called Every Student Succeeds, the Every Student Succeeds Act, or ESSA as they're calling it, which replaces No Child Left Behind. In the ESSA, music, because of the efforts, because of the lobbying efforts of our national organization and even local people right here in our state, music is now listed as a core subject in a student's education. However, as we all know, laws that are signed in do not turn into reality overnight. We need your help. You're the lucky ones. You've got the music education program in place in your schools, and you know how the students benefit from their music education. What we need you to do is we need you to write to your New Mexico lawmakers, and you need to tell them what wonderful things music has done for your student, and that you would like to see that magic available to every child in this state from kindergarten through 12th grade. And so if you could do that for us, we would just be deeply appreciative. There are just a few other things I need to tell you. We have some sponsors for today's concert, and we are indebted to them. Those sponsors are SMB Fundraising Incorporated, Eastman Music Company, Olivas Music Fruhoff Uniforms, Paper Tiger, Zia Graphics, and 5 Star Fundraising. So again, we so appreciate their help with this endeavor today. This concert is being professionally recorded, so please, if you have any fussy children or any fussy adults that are close to you, if you could please take them to the lobby until they can calm down a little bit and then bring them back in, we would greatly appreciate that. If you could also please turn off all of your electronic devices so they will not disrupt the concert. Please remain seated during musical numbers so that you are not blocking anybody else's vision or causing a distraction. And please, no flash photography. That is very, very distracting for our students here on the stage. And at this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Mrs. Deanna Amen, who is our NMMEA Vice President for the Choral Division. Thank you so much.
For your guidance and for your work on All-State 2016. It takes an army of volunteer choral music educators to make this happen. So thank you to all of those who presented clinics and presided and staged risers and monitored rehearsals and heard memory auditions. Your work for your students is important every day, but it's been especially important this week to ensure that every singer had a great experience at All-State. And I appreciate it more than you know. You are in for a very rare treat in this afternoon's All-State Choir performances, but first I'd like to thank Stephanie Wilkerson and Catherine Green, who have served as co-chairs of the All-State Treble Choir. I so appreciate their time and effort to help the choir and our clinician this week. Assisting as percussionist today is my son, Craig Amend. And assisting at the piano today is Amy Butterfield Woolley, who holds her piano pedagogy degree from Baylor University and her Orff Schulwerk certification from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and the University of St. Thomas in Minnesota. She teaches K through 2 at Sunset Mesa Elementary and has accompanied for NMACDA and for the New Mexico Music Educators All-State Choir for several years, Mrs. Woolley. Nationally recognized as a leader in the field of youth chorus directors, Ms. Emily Ellsworth has served as Artistic Director of Anima, Young Singers of Greater Chicago since 1996. Under her direction, Anima has won several national awards, including the 2013 ASCAP Award for Adventurous Programming for Chorus America and the Once in an Organizational Lifetime Margaret Hillis Award for Choral Excellence from Chorus America. She additionally serves as lecturer in choral conducting at Northwestern University, where she conducts the university singers. She is the advisor for the Opera Workshop Choral Series with Boozy and Hawks Publishers, and has served several times on the music panel of the National Endowment for the Arts. She has over 20 years of singing and teaching experience as a voice faculty member in various colleges and university settings. She served on the American Choral Directors Association as the Central Division Repertoire and Standards Chair for Children and Community Youth Choirs, and she's a long-standing member of the National Association of Teachers of Singing. She's in great demand as a guest clinician and conductor. She has conducted all-state choirs and festivals in over 25 states, as well as for the Northwest, North Central, and Southwest divisions of the American Choral Directors Association. She's conducted featured performances at national conventions of ACDA, at Kodai Educators and Chorus America, and she's prepared ensembles with Anima for major musical organizations like the Chicago Symphony, the Lyric Opera of Chicago, the Chicago Bach Project, the Chicago Sinfonietta, and many others. Ms. Ellsworth has prepared Anima for performances in Berlin with the Berlin Philharmonic and has taken concert tours to 6 continents. She holds the Artist Teacher Certification from the Choral Music Experience Choral Teacher Training Institute and the Master of Music degree with honors from the Thornton School of the University of Southern California. That's a great resume, but I have to tell you that she's captured the hearts of singers and directors alike this week. What a joy it's been to watch Ms. Ellsworth work with this lovely choir. Please welcome our guest conductor, Emily Ellsworth, and the 2016 All